Yeah, hi everyone. This is going to be on a timer, so it'll be interesting. Let's go. I know what you're thinking. A static site is something that's not backed by a database and should stay still. And what is a dynamic site but something that has motion in it? So I work for a company called Leap Motion. We do hand data into your computer and onto websites. So this is our basic stack. You get a little device, you plug it into your computer. It does all the fancy computer vision and tracking, and then makes that available over a WebSocket server locally to any web page that's running the Leap.js library. This lets you do a lot of nifty things, some of them pretty easily. Here's an example of one of our plugins. It's called the Bone Hand plugin. And what this does is it lets you take in a Three.js scene, and in 3 lines of code, add a hand to your scene, and then you can move it around with your own hand and stuff like that. So that's pretty simple, but you might be wondering what to do with the hand. And that's where we've got other libraries and plugins as well. So there's this one, which is Leap.js Widgets, it's called, which lets you go and reach in and touch a plane and move it in the X, Y, or Z dimensions. Yeah. So this is what the API to that looks like. You make a new object, you give it your Three.js plane, you give it your Leap controller, and you give it some configuration parameters. So what you might be wondering is, OK, I've got my hand, I've got my plane. What actually might I want to build with this? We were wondering that too, and Mozilla was doing this project where they were building a WebVR API and a future of the web in VR demo site. So we figured we'd make a fork of this because it's got these nice pushable looking buttons and see what it would look like if it was Leap enabled, which is here. So we've got one-handed interactions on different parts of the site, and then two-handed interactions, which bring up this menu and navigate between different iframed content, all in VR. So this is available on our own fork, just as a sort of an experiment at the link below, leapmotion/hero. That's it. Thank you very much.